Hey Taurus, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette. If you've never read me before, it is 444 on the clock right now, starting your reading actually. This is for some moon and rising placements. I am working on my verbal tics, Taurus, so I'm trying to work a little bit slowly during this reading. Just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest for your reading. This is a bonus reading that I'm doing. It's a 3-card spread and 1 oracle card from the Healing Energy Oracle deck. This is a bonus reading for what you need to hear right now. I was saying that this is a timeless reading, but I feel like this is going to be mostly after the eclipse. From doing these readings, I feel like that's when they're going to come in. With all the changes that's happening, I feel like that's how they have been going, and that's when they're going to come in. When I was meditating on your cards, Taurus, I feel like you've been a little bit on edge or jittery. I feel like maybe you've been triggered from something from the past, especially from being in Mercury retrograde. I feel like you want to take some action on something or someone, whatever this may be for you. But Spirit's saying it's best to move on. I kept hearing that Beatles song, Let It Be. Keep the peace, keep the balance. Keep your peace, keep your balance. I feel like you have a good thing going. And nurture what you have. If this is a relationship that's still in somewhat good standing, you're still talking, or however it's resonating for you, just slowly nurture it. Let it build back up. Just let it take time. Taurus, I apologize. It's very hard for me to take things slow. I normally talk quite a bit, very fast, so holding back is very difficult for me. I have a habit, if you watch my other readings, of saying or quite a bit. I kept hearing I'm afraid as well. Like you could be holding on to something, but I feel like the change is inevitable. You feel like the change is inevitable, but you still want to hold on to this. And you know that. But better things are on their way. This eclipse that's coming in is going to be really positive. So let's see what we have here for you, Taurus. You have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Seven of Wands. So not bad. Pretty much what we're talking about. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a beam of light, and I allow myself to shine. I don't know if you can see that. I've been looking for cards that have no shine to them. The one deck I used last week, they were canvas and they were great. And it's so hard to find cards that don't shine. If anybody has any recommendations, please drop them in the comments. I love to hear them. So we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is what I was talking about meditating on your cards. I feel like you could be holding back on something. Take it as how it resonates. I feel like what you need to hear right now is that you're holding on to something from the past, or you could be a little bit hesitant on moving forward with something. But I feel like it's mostly that you're holding on to something. This could be a relationship or a idea you hold about yourself, a mindset you hold on to about yourself. This is learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I realize that I'm a beam of light and allow myself to shine. I feel like you could be holding on to how you see yourself. Maybe some of you have some low confidence. I feel like a lot of us have low confidence. Maybe you're holding on to that idea, the person or relationship, the environment that you could possibly be holding on to could be part of why you have that idea, that low self-confidence. But I feel like this could also be some energy that's a little bit toxic for you and you want to hold on to it. You might not even realize that it's toxic. They might not even be a toxic person. I don't even want to really use that word. But because of how you intermingle with them, they're just not, you're not good for each other. They can't see the flaws that they are doing. It just doesn't mesh well, type of thing. Take it how it resonates. It's almost better like you part your ways, you move on, they part their ways. This could be a job, this could be a family member, this could be a old partner. You have the Nine of Cups next. In one of your last readings, I said to you, if this is a partner or a family member that you are mending something with, this could be you learning to love yourself, letting go of this idea, this low confidence, this negative thinking, this old trauma that you're going through. And because you have to let go of that and heal that, it could be affecting your relationship and you're mending that and then working on your relationship again with your partner. Take that how it resonates. But with the Nine of Cups, I feel like once you let go of whatever that is, you're going to be in a whole new state of mind. The Nine of Cups also represents safety. It represents joy, it represents a wish fulfillment, but it also represents safety. I think we underestimate that feeling. When you think about that, where do you think that is? I know I think about it's my bed at night, curled up in front of the TV, usually with my kids or with my husband. If my husband's at work, it's usually with my kids. And we think that's really the safest place in the world. It's the place we feel the most content, the most happy. And I feel like you're getting that back once you release that. You're gaining that safety, that security blanket back. I feel like nines really represent that as well. You think about the Nine of Wands, he has that wall. The Nine of Swords, he has that security blanket on him. The Nine of Cups, it's all about that safety, security. You have the Seven of Wands next. And the Seven of Wands is about standing up for what you believe in. It can be a little bit of a defensive energy, but for good reason as well. And I think when you part ways with whatever this is, you might not even realize that you have already separated from this person, from this environment. This may have happened a while ago, but you're realizing that you had to separate yourself because you had to stand by what you meant. You had to stand your ground because you had your reasons. They could have been coming at you with aggressive energy, and you weren't ready for that. You didn't want to deal with that. I feel like also with this learning to love myself, maybe they could have seen you as a bad person, even though they didn't get the whole story. With the Four of Pentacles, maybe you were holding something back because you didn't want to tell them the whole story. Maybe this was something private that you didn't want to expose. And because of that, they had negative opinions about you. They didn't respect your boundaries. But we have boundaries for a reason. And if they don't respect them, then there's a reason why they're not in your life, whether this is work, a friend, family member. But importantly enough, you're learning to love yourself. And I feel like that's definitely what you need to hear. Whatever you're walking away from, whatever you've removed, this wasn't good for you. And maybe it was the same type of thing. Maybe you just weren't good for each other, whatever this entity was. But it's for the best thing. You're transforming your weaknesses into strengths. You're becoming a stronger person because of this situation. I realize that I am a beam of light. I allow myself to shine. So I feel like you're also becoming happier. You're starting to brighten up. You're smiling more. You're not letting this weigh you down anymore. I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for viewing me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope I didn't have too many nervous verbal tics in there. I was trying to take it really, really slow. In the meantime, if you did like this reading and subscribe, I'm trying to get to the 500th subscriber. For that person, they will receive a free personal reading from me, and then once we get to the thousands, so on and so forth. But I'm really enjoying all the wonderful kindness and love and respect and support for this channel. That's what the goal of this channel is to do, is to spread kindness, spread just honest, hopefully good readings, and something that can really you can take with you when you hear these readings, um because I know I bad reading can really mess up your day. I know I've heard some and it can really mess up my day. So the whole point of doing this channel is to not do that, is to bring kindness, it's to bring spread kindness throughout. I know this channel is really small, but that's the whole point of it, to kind of make things a little bit better. So thank you so much for viewing me today, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much. Bye.